Hi plant friends, today we're plant shopping at a Toronto Cactus and Succulent Club summer sale. This is a longer video than usual. There was too many goodies to miss out on, so cozy up and watch, or watch in sections. First, we're starting off with the Aeoniums. Look at these beauties, so impressive. They were priced from $15 and up. There was also a nice selection of vibrant Korean succulents to choose from. The colors on these plants were absolutely marvelous. The prices were also pretty good. Check out this mother of thousands. It's variegated and it was priced at only $35. This little sedum is so cute for $15. The variegation is amazing on it. Back here we've got a smaller mother of thousand. And check out this Echeveria. Variegation is stunning and only $30. This one is also a beauty for $40. Absolutely stunning variegation on these plants. This table just makes me smile. It brings a lot of joy to see so many plants in different colors. This jelly bean was interesting for $45. It's trailing quite a bit. And look at all that beautiful color on the leaves. Just scrumptious. And I like that there was a different sizes of plants available. You can get a smaller one, but this little crested beauty was also interesting at $45. And look at this back here, we've got tons more beautiful plants. This is an interesting little cressula. You've got to go slowly over these tables, plant friends, when you come to the show. A quick glance, you can end up missing something that's very spectacular or something that was on your wish list. This tray, the price of the plants, they're priced at $10. Look at all this goodie for $10 each. Now over here, I believe these were priced from $5 and up. A nice selection of plants at only $5. And plant friends, they had plants priced as low as $3. Just beautiful. You can pick yourself up a nice beautiful Echeveria or a little moonstone. There's something for everybody's budget. Now over here, if you're into the specialty plants, they also have you covered. These are Haworthias, priced from $10 and all the way up. Have a look at these beauties, plant friends. Wow, that variegated truncata was $50. And look at this beauty. Oh, just wonderful. And it's throwing off that all white little pup on the side. So cute, and only $45. We've got this variegated truncata for $85. It's a stunning plant. And look at this one, only $35. For some reason, the variegated plants really pull me in. I find them so attractive. Look at this variegated beauty. Wow, $20 and $25. And this little twins, we've got one that's green and one that's all white for $35. They also had the pinguiculas, and these are the specialty pinguiculas, so they're priced a little bit more. And this little senecio with the variegation, and here's one more pinguicula at $25. Stunning color on that. Plant friends, I tell you, you've got to go slowly to see what goodies they've got. And I try to take my time to capture all the little plants for you so you can see what they offer at the Toronto Cactus and Succulent Club when they have their shows on. This one looks almost like a Buddha's temple, but more compact, and that was only $15. And look at this down here. Just beautiful. Some of these I don't even know the name for them, but I absolutely love them. Now this Syningia is spectacular. Just covered with flowers and those fuzzy leaves. She was $75. Now this grafted beauty really caught my eye, and the Haworthia right beside. I was absolutely drooling. It is pricey, but I think it's worth it at $120. Where can you find something like that? And $60 for this big Syningia in the back. Look at the caudex on these. They're so nice and mature. And check out this cluster. $100 and you can take home this beauty. This grafted beauty has really caught my eye. Oh, these little pseudolithos are so interesting. $45. For some reason, I'm always drawn to the weird looking plants. Got some wonderful gymnocalycum, the colors on this. And they're humongous. These with the vibrant colors, they tend to grow a little bit slower. These two are really nice. That green and yellow variegation. And over here we've got some Andromyschus. These variegated plants are just scrumptious. Oh, this is an interesting beauty. $50, and it's a well-rooted plant. Here's some beautiful agaves. We've got some astrophytums. And these little cressulas are interesting. I'm drawn to them as well. Look at the rainbow cactus 3-in-1 pot. Oh, this little guy back here is spectacular. $50 for the Euphorbia melliformis, and it's variegated. I love that it was throwing off that little pup. And these astrophytums, spectacular. $35 and $30. I think that's pretty good for a variegated plant. Now this one is absolutely amazing and it's $50. About to throw off a flower. This one's interesting. And over here we've got this variegated Leucophora. Plant friends, I was absolutely drooling over this. For some reason I'm also drawn to the Leufophoras. It was $125. You can also get your hands on a Tephrocactus. And these variegated fairytale cactus, those are interesting. More Haworthias in the back. And they're absolutely divine. And check this out. This little tree is interesting. I love when plants are arranged with 3 in 1 pot, but this one I'm really drawn to it. There's something interesting about that beauty. We've got this variegated monodenium. It's lovely for $25. Oh, a Tephrocactus. That's a cute little one. $38. That's not bad. I love the color on that. It was nice and dark. Lots of sun stressing. More Leufophoras. Just a wonderful selection of plants at this table. Now over here, this vendor also had some wonderful plants. They were nicely priced from $3 and up. Take a look at how many yellow sticker plants they had. These plants were priced at only $3. It's amazing. You can get your hands on a Stapelia or a little Orbea. Fantastic deals at the show today. And I noticed a few of the pots in this little section had multiple plants in the pot, which is even more of a fantastic deal. It's so nice to see Stapelias for only $3. If you don't want to invest in a large, humongous pot, you can pick up one of these for only $3. That's pretty good. There's some Boral's tails tucked in here. And look at these Cressula. They're like the moon glow. 2 in the pot for $3. That was a good deal for the moon glow. We've got some Senecio. Lots of cuttings in the pot. There's some dead plants, and I noticed there's some, the plants are not actually dead. That's the name of the plant, dead plant. But look at this, the mother of thousands. And back here, more mother of thousands. Now these can get everywhere, so if you purchase a mother of thousand, prepare to have a lot of stowaways in different pots around your home. So the price list was $3 for the yellow stickers. The green stickers were $4. Blue sticker was only $6. Pink sticker $8, and the red sticker $10. So this table, the range for the plants, this is really good. From $3 to $10. One could go crazy at this table and just collect all the plants here, one of each, and you're walking away under budget. Just amazing. I love seeing all these little beauties, especially the Leufophoras, because those were priced at only $10 since they had the red sticker. Now over here we've got some Haworthias. These had the blue sticker, so they were only $6 each. Take a look at these beauties. There's some interesting ones tucked in here. Like this one, isn't that nice? We also had some larger pots of the Mother of Thousands and the Aeonium. Now they also had some winter hardy succulents. These are green stickers, so they were only $4 each. These Euphorbia will survive the winter in the Toronto area. Nice full pots. They also had the winter hardy opuntias. Green sticker as well, so they're only $4. And some sansevieras in the back for $4 as well. Friends, over here the next vendor had the monkey tail cactus. Look at these little beauties. They had some priced at $28 all the way up to $32. They're so nice and fuzzy. Plant friends, I didn't get one of these, but watch to the end to see what I hauled today. Variegated string of pearls for $24, and these variegated Echeveria rainbows, only $22. There's also the string of hearts, but these rainbows are really cute. The Caudiciforms nubiculata, these are nice as well. One of my favorite plants, but somehow I can't keep these alive. There's some Aeoniums as well. And there's a variegated moon glow. Now this plant tends to color up quite a bit. Depends on the temperature and the amount of sun it gets. These moon glows are really pretty. And take a look at this. Echeveria, and that's amethyst for $36. Really beautiful. And we've got some more Haworthias. A wonderful selection to choose from at this table. A lot of popular plants. Now, along with the plants, they also had a few pots and a few more specialty plants. Now, this pumice was only $20. That's a beautiful Aeonium, so sculptural. It's sort of like a bonsai for $120. Now these variegated Echeveria lovely rose, they were beautiful. $52. I'd love to have one in my collection, but I'm not ready to pay $52 just yet. The Caudiciforms ubiculatas are also very popular. Those variegated beauties were $55. You can also get your hands on some of these cute little pots. But over here, this particular vendor makes their pots, handmade pots, plant friends. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Plant friends, now that I've seen their pots, I'm starting to collect pots. And their pots are fairly reasonable, $10 and up. The name of this vendor is A Pinch of Earth, A Pinch of Fire. Wow, fantastic names, so fitting for these handmade beauties. You can find them on Instagram. Look at this pot, so nice and rustic. It's perfect for those plants that live in the environment, a rocky environment. Very decorative for such a plant. And I like that the pots are nice and sturdy, so if you've got a plant that's really top heavy, one of these is perfect to keep that plant upright. Look at the texture on that. And I like the color of the glaze, very interesting. Look at this one, lovely texture. This one's really caught my eye. And I like that they've got a few pots potted up already with plants. They've got drainage holes. And just a nice selection at different price points. Every time I come to the show, I'm thinking I should have taken more time at this table. This time around, I'm really indulging and taking a look at all they've got to offer. Enjoy, plant friends. Really nice. You can find them on Instagram. I believe that's the best way to contact this vendor. And once again, it's A Pinch of Earth, A Pinch of Fire. A lovely selection of Hoyas, and of course the leaves were all very beautiful. That Hushkaliana with the inner variegation was very pretty. Look at these carrii with the outer variegation. It's the elbow. Look at this, they also have the gun and gating. Lovely sun stressing. The latifolias and the Sarawaks were also looking very good. They also had these Lacanosa silvers. I'm always drawn to the big leaf Hoyas, so those latifolias and Sarawaks were really speaking to me. There's some Philinsoniais tucked in here. These Crassipetalatas have sunstress quite nice. They're Crassipetalata Splash. The leaves are absolutely stunning. More latifolia. You can also find this vendor. You can order Hoyas online at morehoya.ca. They also have orchids. Look at the leaf on this one. It's so vibrant, nice and red. It's amazing how some of these Hoyas can color up so nicely. Look at the Calestophyllus, they're all so beautiful. Also some beautiful Acuta variegata. Our friends, the next table had this beautiful AMAC for $120. And a few more Euphorbias. They look like the zigzag Euphorbias for $40. Check out that aloe and these rainbow cactus and this crested beauty in the back and more agaves. A lot of Stapelias at the show today. And this little Horonia with its beautiful flower. That's one of those stinky flowers, smell like rotten meat. These Euphorbia obesas were also interesting. Plant friends, I don't think we see a lot of obesas when we're out plant shopping, so it's nice to see a good selection today. This crested beauty, just beautiful. We've got the variegated Euphorbia trigona. Some Haworthias tucked in here as well. And this Tanzanian zipper plant. The Haworthias with the variegation are interesting. These truncatas are nice as well. Look at the color on this crested beauty. We've got some astrophytums, domino cactus. Oh, this is nice. Look at this cluster. It's practically bursting out of the pot. It looks like one of those Saccharorubutia. Absolutely stunning. More Euphorbia abesis as well as the Luphiphores. And this astrophytum. More crested plants. There's even a Hoya carrii tucked in the mix. Look at the size of this Victoria Reginae and the variegation. Really nice with that yellow margin. This Haworthia is also very stunning. In this basket, the plants were priced from $10 to $15. And over here, these were ranged from 10 to 12. And this one, $15 each. Now check this out, there are also bags of media and they're priced at $5 each. More beauties over here. This one's stunning. Looks like a Gymnocalycum. And the Lithops. Plant friends, I'm always drawn to the Lithops. The care for these lithops can be quite tricky, but I find that you don't need to water them as often. I wait for them to shrivel a little bit before I water them. Over to the next table. Now this table has some Luphiphores. They're small little gems, but they're priced at only $5 each. The name of this vendor is Sophie, and I find that you can always find a little gem at her table. Like, look at this, just wonderful. One of those South African bulbs and it's in flower. I believe the name of this plant is the Aemanthus. I was so mesmerized by the flower, I totally forgot to get the price on them. And this one over here is a giant Aemanthus, and she mentioned that this one was just a little baby. She also had a few Hoyas at her table. Some more succulents. And over here, this vendor Marina had the most spectacular Stapelias and Aeoniums I've seen. I was absolutely drooling over all these plants, and they were reasonably priced as well. Plant friends, there were some interesting beauties here, and you can get them as low as $10 or $15 for a spectacular, unusual plant that you really can't find at the nurseries. And I love that she had them well labeled with pictures of the potential flowers. Look at this gem, priced at only 20 bucks. There are also some Hoyas tucked in here as well. But most of all, I was drooling over the Stapelias. Look at the potential flower on this one. It was only $10, a lot of cuttings in the pot for that Orbea. The next vendor had plants priced from $5 all the way up to $40. This Tephrocactus was priced at only $5. And look at that Gasteria. Now over here, these beauties are priced at $10 each. A fantastic selection of plants that you could pick up for only 10 bucks. Even these large size agave quad colors were $10 each. And throwing off those beautiful little pups. These over here, they're priced at $15 each. Now this little guy I purchased some years ago and I overwatered it. I haven't been tempted to purchase one yet to replace it. But look at this. This is like one of those brain cactus. Very interesting. And we've got some gymnocalycums that are just about to flower. And that astrophytum. We've got some more agaves in the back, and those are 15 each. A good selection of plants at $15. Now let's take a look at the $20 items. Just beautiful. I love that these gymnos are in flower. There's some Astrophytum retusus tucked in here as well. And look at this. I love when the cactus do this. Very beautiful. Now the $30 plants, we've got these, the Leucophoras, and this one is one of those clustered Leucophoras. Last time I was at the Cactus and Succulent show, I picked up one of those and I'm loving it. I love the way those plants grow. I find them so interesting. This grafted beauty is also an interesting one, throwing off those little flower buds or seed pods. Now let's take a look at the $30 plants. Plant friends, I really enjoy these Eriocarpus. I've got one in my collection. I find that it's low maintenance. I don't need to water it very often. I wait until it's a little bit shriveled before I water it. I had one previously and I overwatered it, so I've learned from my mistake. And finally, the $40 plants. Now let's make our way over to the next vendor. Now plant friends, take a look at this table. The most spectacular plants. Everything is mature, well established. Absolutely beautiful. That's a beautiful Haworthia limifolia, especially with the variegation. And these grafted beauties are spectacular. Look at this astrophytum, it's humongous. One of the benefits of grafting plants, they tend to grow faster than if they were on their own root system. Beautiful cluster. Look at this Leucophora. It's just wonderful to see these specimen plants. Something that I'd like to have in my collection one of these days. Now that's a big beauty for $125. Lovely variegation on this aloe. These are just lovely. They look like plants that you'd see on the show table. Spectacular. And this Eriocarpus. Look at this pink Abdul curry. We also have the desert rose. Today I arrived at the show later than expected, and the crowd has died down, so I'm really indulging by taking my time, taking a look at all these plants. Especially at this table. In the past it used to be jam-packed. I'd have to zoom in to catch a glimpse of one of these gems. Today I've got quite a bit of space to really enjoy these on my own. These Decarias are so nice and full. I've had one in my collection for about 5 years and it's still only 2 little plants. And look at this gem. Look at all the details in the spine on this one. And check out the little tiny leaves on this. It's such a beauty. And these euphorbias are always so interesting. I love that they've got the codex on them. That's an interesting sansevieria. This euphorbia is also interesting as well. And this Doristinia. Look at these little flowers. What a beauty. Now this is super interesting. And over here, this Doristinia is jam-packed with little flower buds. Let's get a closer look of that. Here's one of those large size agave Victoria Reginae with the yellow margin. And one of my favorite, the Euphorbia personii. I just love this plant. We've got some more sansevieria. What an amazing selection. The next table is tiny xerophytes. Now this vendor has a lot of seedlings, new little babies, some unusual gems. You really have to search through or go to their Instagram page to see what little darlings they've got. You can find some unusual beauties that you don't find in stores at a lower price as well. They are seedlings, so The price is quite affordable. Now this little beauty has been on my wish list for a while. It's a Hoya. It's a small one, but I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity and grab this little beauty and watch it grow. I really like the flowers on that plant. It's such an interesting plant, and I've never seen it anywhere else. They also have some Haworthias and some Stapelias. And we've got some mothers of thousands in the back. I really like this table, especially since they have unusual plants, but you do need to take your time and sift through what gems are here. More of the Haworthia, but I also noticed there's a little black dragon tucked in here, a plant that I recently acquired, but it's nice to see that one was available and tucked in on this table. It's a plant that I've never seen while I'm out plant shopping. Next vendor is Jack, and he had plants priced from $5 and up. Take a look at these Mammillarias. They're bare rooted and they're $8 each. Oh, look at this beauty. He also has one of those rat-tail cactus. Such an interesting plant. I really like those. Down below, these plants were individually priced. And over here in the $15 section, we had some unusual Mammillarias as well as some unusual Tephrocactus. Now over here we've got the $10 beauties. Take a look. And over here we've got some cactus that are priced at $8. Over here is the $5 section. There's a few gymnocalycums and a few others. Oh, look at this, bare-rooted astrophytums for only $12. Plant friends, take a look at this. The next table had these popular gymnocalycums and astrophytums. They're priced from $15 and up. And over here, she had succulents that were priced at only $5 each. You can also get your hands on some nicely potted up succulents. The Gronovias are always interesting. I really like these plants. They're priced at $22. She also had some Haworthias. Those are always nice, especially the variegated ones. Lots of Haworthia limifolias for about $35 each. Look at this Cotyledon ubiculata. It was priced at $80. Granovias are so beautiful. Now there's pots available. This little jug or jar, cracked jar, that's an interesting one. I like that. Perfect for the succulents. Plant friends, let's get into the haul. What a fantastic show. I really enjoy going to the cactus and succulent show. Now I picked up this pot. It was $15. The name of the vendor is A Pinch of Earth, A Pinch of Fire. And you can find them on Instagram. I love these handmade pots. Also picked up a Cactus, which I've been eyeing for quite a while. Interesting texture, the folds and ripples on this one. It really speaks to me. I also picked up this little Hoya. It's a tiny, interesting little beauty. That one was about $20. I went to the show with my planty friend and she picked up this Euphorbia. I'm not sure, but I think she paid about $8 for it. Now this is one that I picked up. You know, I really enjoy those plants that flower with the stinky flowers. This one's an Aeonium, and I think it has a few little flower buds that are about to open. So follow me on Instagram to see pictures of that. This one was an interesting beauty. I saw a planty friend that was eyeing this plant and I was like, oh, when you're recording and trying to shop at the same time, sometimes you don't have the opportunity to pick up a plant right away. But she walked away from it, so I snagged this little beauty for $25. Also couldn't resist. I had to pick up one more Leucophora. This one was only $5, so I thought it was worth it to add one more of these little gems to my collection. My planty friend picked up this gorgeous sedum. Look at the colors on this. And check out this one. I also picked up a Hoya Develia. I just can't resist these stinky flower plants. Here's one more plant that my planty friend picked up. It's one of those moon glows. It was only $3. 2 plants in the pot as well. Bonus. And final plant for the haul is for my planty friend, Orbea. Finally, she's added one to her collection. Normally they're about $10 in store, and she thought it was a perfect opportunity to pick up one for only $3. Thanks for watching, plant friends. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on Instagram at Life of Bellina.